right, so you may or may not have seen that I've recently purchased my next investment property, which is a vacation rental down in Florida. And had a lot of great messages and people reach out, with questions of why that was my next investment, why I made this decision. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the pro forma, the numbers that I'm projecting or hoping to see, and then kind of 3 reasons why I decided to pull the trigger on this investment. As many of you know, currently I'm mostly focusing in the Durham region with flip properties and burr properties, but this opportunity came up and it's really intrigued me, so we'll talk more about it. But first, let's get into the numbers. I'm projecting that this year that it will bring in $90,000, okay? Last year it brought in $108,000. This same condo unit, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo unit right on the beach in Indian Shores or just outside of St. Pete's. And so I'm projecting conservatively $90,000 that I'm going to make in revenue. My expenses are going to be $60,000. So that's going to be my mortgage payment, my HOA fees, insurance, property tax, electricity bill, and cleaning gets on top of that because it's a vacation rental. But so $60,000 would be included in all that for the year. That gives me a profit of $30,000 or cash flow of $30,000 per year. Which to me sounds fantastic, right? And so that's the first stat. The second one is that it's going to give me a 10% cash on cash return. So the money that I'm putting down is $300,000 and I'm going to get $30,000 a year. So that's 10% cash on cash. So that's not including the mortgage pay down that I'll get and any sort of appreciation. So still 10% return in my first year of owning this property, I'll be very happy with. Now, those are the numbers that I like to present. And yes, this video is about, talking about, that property, but what I'm not going to share with you is the purchase price. I'm not going to share with you the interest rate I'm paying. None of that matters. Okay. What I'm telling you is it's going to make $30,000 a year and there's a 10% ROI per year. Okay. Cash on cash. So to me, those are the numbers that people need to focus on. Of course, telling people about this, they're saying, well, Cam, what about the exchange rate? What if someone wrecks your unit? You're going to have to manage this unit. Are you going to hire a property management company? You're going to be double taxed getting the money back. You hear all the naysayers with every excuse as to why they haven't done this or why they haven't pulled the trigger on it. But for me, it's hyper-focused being on, look, this thing makes money. I'll focus on paying the taxes. I'll handle the management. I'll outsource. I'll make systems. I'll create a business model that allows me to have success with this investment. And I'm excited about that. So a couple of other reasons why I decided to pull the trigger on this as opposed to buying something around here. One, diversification. So, right now my portfolio is focused only in Canada, only in the Durham region. Very similar style of investment too, with the long-term tenant. Going to a different market and in a different investment strategy diversifies my portfolio in case something happens in Canada. Again, we don't know what's going to happen with the market, but to me, I like to have, different options for myself. So that was the major, driver for that. The Airbnb market in itself has really intrigued me. Of course, it's been banned in Oshawa and in Toronto, so it eliminated me from even trying that in this market. And it truly is crazy to see that I close on this property on Monday. Today is a Friday, and we're in the middle of December. I close on it on Monday, and I already have it booked solid from December 20th all the way to April 15th. So I already have about $45,000 in revenue already in bookings before I've even closed on this property. So that idea that I could throw it up on Airbnb and just the crazy demand of people wanting to rent this, to me has reinforced my confidence in this investment strategy and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, that portfolio diversification was the major one. The business model of Airbnb and that vacation rental is the two major drivers of why I wanted this investment strategy. And 3, let's be honest, there is a little bit of personal use in this, right? Who doesn't want to have something in Florida that they can go down to occasionally when it's not being booked up or even in the future? To me, it was battling between a cottage Airbnb vacation rental, which was kind of the other option of, do I buy something in Ontario that's a cottage rental? But I feel like there's limitations with the seasonality here. Only 4 months of the year. Where in Florida, yes, there's January, February, March, April are prime seasons for people wanting to get out of the cold weather in northern America, northern United States and Ontario. But Even in the summer, this thing rents very well. Even in the fall, this thing rents very well. The prices are a little bit lower. I just felt like I had that year-round income potential of this, and to me, that's what eventually said, listen, I'm going to pull away from that, away from the cottage rental into going to something like a southern state where it's warm all year round. So those are the three major reasons. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like more information about the Florida property or have questions about it, please drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.